in the Fairfax district. This is the broadcast center. That's the name of these apartments right here. That's right next to the CBS studios. Wow, this is a busy and narrow street. This is Pan Pacific Park over here to the left, and the Grove ahead. Not sure what they're building over here. There's the apartments over here, and this is a backside to CBS studios. And this is a parking and storage for the Grove that commences. The farmers market storage and the Grove parking over here. Ooh. Yes, I know. I've never taken you guys this way. Well, let's just usually do the loop. Oh, nice. Beautiful song. Copyright strike. Oh, that Dodgers video already got me a lot of copy strike. My video was not allowed to be shown in some parts of the country because of copyright. Say, takes me away. Uh-oh, something's going on over here. Always something happening in LA. I think the one at the Americana has a house. Admittedly, I haven't been there in the last few weeks. I love this whole thing over here. And they got the fountain all nice and cleaned and up and running. I do like their water thing here. Their water fountain situated. It's smaller. It's a lot more, I don't know, it's a little bit more quaint, homier.
Nice little gift. Best mommy ever.
Admittedly, though, sometimes it doesn't really bother me that it's getting striked or anything. So when I come and choose to go to film at the Americana or here, namely at the Grove, and I know there's music in the, I kind of like it because at least I don't have to edit in music. It's already there, and then I know I'm getting struck like crazy and and everything like that. But you gotta admit, like right now, with this music, this particular song in the background, God, it almost sounds like Aaron Neville, but it's not. It just adds that certain something, that panache for the ambiance. All right. I saw your question. And I know, and I'm going to answer it because I'm going to deliberately put myself in the Niagara Fall of the dumbass comments. I could already just seen, just like curtains. And to begin with, for those commenters, the commenteers, y'all a bunch of fucking tards because you don't know shit. You may think you know, but you don't know dick. And that means get the one out of your mouth. No, I am not. I am done with Regal. I was able, in the whole tight thing of what was going on, been able to put some scratch away. And since everything was so slow, 4 to 8, if lucky, maybe 12 hours a week was not cutting it. And the times that I could schedule to get an interview was usually befalling on a day that I was working. So said, fuck it. Oh yeah, this one's nice. I forget about this. Williams Sonoma. It's a beautiful one. I figured, well, fuck it. I will just bid adieu because that way I can at least focus. And I will say, first of all, it is a lot. It is difficult after working for so long and stuff like that. You get comfortable and then you forget the dynamics of sociological life, especially in the workforce, changes so quickly here in California and here in Los Angeles County. It's dizzying, honestly. The speed that things change is like you can't keep up. So now, with whatever they say out there on the media and everything, there's jobs, there's no jobs, there's jobs. My experience so far since looking and applying and going to interviews all over the freaking place. This big monstrous thing. I don't even know when this is going to be completed. And I do think it is retail with mixed living, because that's the other Pacific or whatever the heck that huge community is. It's just awful. The Grove is over here. Big Zara's over here. And then the farmer's market. Sorry, the sun is in back of me. So my experience so far of finding online, there are plenty of jobs. There are plenty of jobs in both business, white collar and blue collar. There's jobs out there. Applying is no problem. Getting a call for an interview, a little more tight than what it was. Getting past a first interview, that is a lot tougher. That is a lot tougher. From what I'm seeing and on the trends and everything, and on the chatty chats of those particular areas, employers are giving a lot of breaks to the younger folks. But the younger folks are really finding it hard to realize that an 8-hour job is at the minimum part of normal life. That says that these young people are still living at home. Even they're like 22, 20 on up, and they're still, oh yeah, it's just like, they did ask me to work, past 6 hours, and it's like, oh, I don't know, it's just, okay. Employers are giving the young people a break, and then they're finding, well, they're not really lasting as long as maybe hiring someone of our age that are still very physically capable and functional of doing a job, even if it's 40, 60, 80 plus, whatever it is, in any sector. Those, again, saying that those that choose that want to. I know that there's a lot of folks my age that say, I don't even fucking want to work that much anymore. That's why I'm on social. I get it. I'm the opposite. I don't want to be on social. the day that I can no longer physically work is going to be the saddest day of my life, I think. Even sadder than divorced twice. But no, there is. And trying to get back out here, so I've been interviewing and everything, and I just came back from an interview over here at the Fairfax district. So no, it's just, and there was a miscommunication with the corporate offices. I guess maybe they were looking for something somewhere else, and then this morning I got a text to come over here. So doing as we do when it comes to job seeking, if you're told at the last minute, go over here, go over there, you do it. So, and I did. And the guy that interviewed told me, he says, you know, that's not what I was looking for. I was looking for this, but go over here and tell so-and-so, and you're already in the system. So, okay, that's cool. Look at all these Waymos. You know, these Waymos are Jaguars? Jaguars. The Jaguars. They're the little sports models. They're quick and everything. They're comfortable. So, but anyway, yeah, that's pretty much in a nutshell. So yeah. They were saying this morning on the news that it's already been, you know, since like last 2 years ago when we had the writers' strike and the director's strike, that it hasn't really done anything. If anything, it has really severely impacted the movie industry, and they're having a tough time getting back and everything. But also, honestly, here in Los Angeles, a lot of it has got to do with the governor. I mean, the mayor, I think, does a little bit more with being a little bit more applicable to the movie industry and filming and keeping here. I'm not honestly sure. But I know that Governor Newsom has yet to really lower the restrictions and made it that much more lucrative to keep filming and want to film more here in California, you know, and in the entirety of the state. And even though there's a lot of filming and stuff like that, it's not nearly as to what it used to be. I mean, you really couldn't drive within a 5-mile radius with probably maybe 4 to 6 shots, you know, being staked and located, or wherever you walk through the city. A lot of businesses have the little tags on them to let them know that these are the dates that they're going to be filming here in the neighborhood, or at this particular location, or the street's going to be blocked off, etc., etc. But nowhere near the way it used to be at all. Hello, tourists. Where are you going? Ah. Idiot. Hello, tourists. Mae West. Dorothy Dandridge, Anna Mae Wong, Dolores Del Rio, the Four Ladies of Hollywood, right here on the corner of La Brea and Hollywood Boulevard. A couple of the nameplates were replaced because they were vandalized. This is kind of a, I guess it's like the newer in between new and old, depends on where one is going to be set, but there's still plenty of room over here on this side, so who knows. Carlos Santana, Pearl Bailey, Kiss, Francis D. Pearl, oh God, Pearl Bailey, Clint Black, Rita Moreno, Benny Carter. It's hardly ever. I think the ones that come over here the most is the tourists, and the tourists, and the tourists, and whatever locals. No, but honestly, this whole area back in like the 80s was like really, really jumping. And like over there at the intersection that was showing you, hey, look, Rowan and Martin laughing. They had like the stars of Hollywood shooting and stuff, and I don't know if they weren't LED. We didn't have LED back then, but we had like the little light rope or whatever that they did. It was nice, but like everything, you know, that they want to create all pretty and happy with art, like like these lights. They had installed those during the early 80s. And they were all functioning. They're all up and down Hollywood Boulevard, and they had different gels on them, different colored gels. So whenever you pass by, you know, it's to give you the illusion that you know, you're on a set or a studio or whatever. And they just well, honestly, I guess admittedly, after the lockdown, everything just took a shit nosedive, and city wasn't keeping up to par with all whatever they had, especially artwork. I know the Metro hasn't kept up with any other artwork other than the installation of new artwork at Bunker Hill, but the artwork that was installed when they previously installed the subway system featured a lot of artwork. They just don't keep it up anymore. This is Brady. Live Nation. This is Live Nation right here, the Twin Towers here. This is still all owned Live Nation. Back in the 80s, this whole place was fucking jumping, man. You get tickets over here. There was always something happening over here, and now it's just Hollywood and Sycamore. Right here, this is what I was talking about. Back then, all of this used to light up all over on this side. It was to represent shooting stars, and they had it was all RGB, different colors, like streaming and stuff like that. And it was encased in this hard, like acrylic see-through plastic, remnants of the rope material. And like everything else, you know, the only thing that's worth a value of seeing is just the brass stars. But yeah, this whole place was kicking in the 80s, man. At least I got to enjoy that shit. You younger folks just castrated yourselves. You guys got no young entertainment, no more Castle Golf, no more nothing, no more arcades. Y'all fucked up.
Come on in, family. All souvenirs, only $5.
$5, only $5. Oh no. Oh, Canada. Oh, Quebec. Yeah. Oh no. Right over here in this corner. hot dog, keychain, hot dog, keychain. I'll have a hot dog and I'm gonna have a pair of keychains. This place is so funny. Oh, often less visited underneath. Way down in here in the dungeon. Box office is open. And there's a Dolby Theater. This is all the bottom floor. And you got these little etched, it's kind of little embossed, knurled, if you will. You can see the outlines of the body. Underneath the red grand staircase, Gladiator 2000. Argo. Had to reload my card over here. So like I said, every station has its own kind of particular art. Whether it's 2D or 3D. This one at the Hollywood and Highland, these were once projecting different color lights onto that backboard right there, and also stills of different kind of like Hollywood era movies and stuff like that. Nope, no longer. And to be fair, I haven't been to every single station and seen whether or not the upkeep is there. But for the most part, a lot of the artwork, they just don't upkeep it anymore. So they spent a lot of money to put in art and never maintained it. Hot dog, keychain, hot dog, keychain. It's looking a little ominous out there. It's like after 3, it's clear from Hollywood over there, but oof, to the east, deep.